Hey everyone, this is 3.2 extra practice. What you have here is a few multiple choice questions. Okay, then you're going to list the angle pairs for each of the questions here, and then you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 questions where you're going to have to label the degrees of all the angles. Okay. So, if two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then each pair of alternate interior angles are going to be congruent. Okay. If two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then each pair of alternate exterior angles are also going to be congruent. If two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then each pair of corresponding angles are going to be congruent. Two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then each pair of same side interior angles, same side interior, are going to add up to 180 degrees. That's supplementary. And if two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then each pair of same side exterior angles, are going to be supplementary. All right, you're gonna have to use these, okay, for the ending part, the last 7 questions or so. Okay. List each pair of vertical angles. Well, if you take a look here, vertical angles are our bow ties, right? So we have A and G. We have H and B. We have C and E. And we have F and D. Corresponding angles are, if we draw those visuals with those boxes, A and C would go together. H and F would go together. G and E would go together. And B and D would go together. List each pair of alternate interior angles. Well, there's 2 of them. We have G and C. And we have B and F. List each pair of alternate exteriors. We have H and D. And we have A and E. List 4 pairs of angles that are supplementary. Well, supplementary makes a straight line, right? So we have H and A, B and G, C and F, D and E. Alright, so this one says Jessica used a protractor to find that the measure of angle A is 140 degrees. Okay. Without measuring, find the measures of angle B through H. Okay. Well, we just said supplementary angles add up to 180. So A and B create a straight line, which means that B must be 40. Okay. B and F are alternate interior angles, which are congruent. So that's going to also equal 40. A and C are corresponding, so C is 140. G and C are alternate interior, so they're congruent. G is 140. F and H are corresponding, so H is 140. H and E are same side exterior angles, which are supplementary, so E needs to be 140. And A and D are all same side exteriors, which are also supplementary, so D is 40. Okay, so angle B is 40, angle C is 140, and these are all degrees. D is 40 degrees, E is 140 degrees, F is 40 degrees, G is 140, and H is 40. Okay? You're going to basically do exactly what we just did for the next 7 questions. So definitely use your video from yesterday or use these definitions to help you, okay? I'll run a few examples and I'll let you work on the rest on your own. Okay, find the measure of the 2 missing angles. Well, we're given 75, but this angle of 75 and angle 2 are supplementary, which means they equal 180. So what is 180 minus 75? And that's going to be 105 degrees. So angle 2 has to be 105 degrees. But then angle 2 and 3 are same side interiors. And if you check your definition, same side interiors are supplementary, which means they equal 180. Okay, so that means angle 1 has to be 75 degrees. If you take a look at your next one, you have angle 5 and your angle 120. Those are supplementary, so angle 5 needs to be 60 degrees. 120 and angle 2 are same side interiors, so angle 2 also needs to be 60 degrees. Angle 3 and the 120 degree angle are alternate exterior angles. Alternate interior, are congruent. So this needs to be 120. 3 and 4 are a linear pair, so 4 should be 60 degrees. And 4 and 1 are a linear pair, so this should be 120 degrees. Okay. Here we have a 65 degree angle, and that's alternate interior to 7, so 7 is also 65 degrees. 65 and 2 are going to be a linear pair, which equal 180 degrees. Okay, so what's 180 minus 65? 115 degrees. Okay. Angle 3 and 1 are also a linear pair, so 1 needs to be 65 degrees, and 2 should be 115 degrees. Okay, 3 and 4 are same side exterior, which equal 180, so 4 needs to be 65. 4 and 6 are a linear pair, so 6 is 115 degrees. And we could say the same thing about 5 and 1. They're going to be supplementary, which equals 115 degrees. Okay, let's see. Here we have a 120 degree angle. Same side interior would be angle 2. So they're supplementary, so 180 minus 120 is 60 degrees. So angle 2 is 60 degrees. Then this 120 degree angle and angle 1 are corresponding, so angle 1 is going to be 120 degrees. Here you have find the measure of a missing angle. Now this time it's a little more difficult to see. Just extend your lines and you're going to see your transversal or transversals. Okay. So 80 and angle 1 are same side interior. So 180 minus 80 equals 100. So angle 1 is 100 degrees. And angle 1 and angle 2 are same side interior, which means angle 2 is going to be 80 degrees. Actually, we need to take another look at that. 70 and angle 2 are alternate interior. Angle 2 is 70 degrees. Remember, you're using two different transversals, that's why. Here you have 51 degrees, which automatically alternate interior makes angle 4 51 degrees. Angle 4 and angle 7 are corresponding, so angle 7 is 51 degrees. Angle 5 and the 51 are corresponding, which also makes this one 51 degrees. So now all you need to find is 180 minus 51 which gives you 129 degrees. So your remaining angles are going to be 129. Okay. Why don't you try the last two on your own, and I'll check your work when you submit.